What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be giving you a complete Platinum Trophy guide for PowerWash Simulator 2. This is a sequel to PowerWash Simulator 1, and the trophy list is very similar to its predecessor, so if you have that Platinum, you should expect around the same difficulty and time. This one is even a bit easier in my opinion. This took me about a total of 41 hours to complete, which is around the same as the first game, around 40 hours. So again, took me around 41 hours. It could take you a little more, it could take you a little less. We can use that to kind of gauge what your game is going to look like. There are a total of 41 trophies in this game, 26 bronze, 10 silver, 4 gold, and 1 platinum, of course. I've separated this guide into 4 different sections. There will also be a section for tips and tricks before we start. Job-specific trophies, any job trophies, equipment trophies, and home-based trophies. If you would like to get help with a specific trophy, I will have all the timestamps in the description for your convenience. Before you get started, if you guys find any part of this video useful, please consider leaving a like on the video. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more guides, you can also subscribe as well if that's what you're into. I do have a few tips and tricks that may help you during your platinum journey, so I'm going to start with those first. But again, if you want to see any specific trophy, you can click the timestamps in the chapters section there. This game is not only single player, it is online multiplayer and split screen co-op as well. So if you do have a friend to play with, either in person or online, this will make this a lot quicker to go through. Now, those 40 hours that took me to do this, I mostly played by myself. I did have some help with, I would say maybe a third of the jobs, just to get it done a bit faster. So just keep that in mind. If you do want to do this a little bit faster, you can get a friend to help you. But just ensure that for the trophies with the specific job tasks to do, you need to do them. So you on your account. If you're playing split screen, it doesn't matter if the second player does it, they will not get the trophy whatsoever. But you just need to make sure that you do it first so that you can get that trophy. Another tip again for any specific tasks you need to do, check your task dashboard if you are unsure what you need to clean first or last. Some jobs will have some items that are essentially the same as the item you need to clean, but do not count towards this trophy. For example, there's one where you're going to need to clean some lanterns. However, not all the lanterns in the map actually count towards this trophy, so make sure that you're checking your job tasks, and if you're unsure, again, you can skip to the trophy specific one that you want to look at, and I will have it in this video and tell you exactly which ones to clean. Another note that you might want to keep in mind is that if you do mess up cleaning something or whatnot, you will not be able to restart the job until you have completed it. So you want to be really careful if you don't want to be wasting any time. Be careful what you're doing, and this is very simple platinum. It should not give you any difficulty whatsoever. However, just keep that in mind. Alright, so let's start with the job-specific trophies. There are 20 in total, in which you'll have to complete specific tasks in a specific job. So let's get started. All moved in. Complete the removals van job in career mode. This trophy is unmissable, as it is the first job that you are given to do, and you simply just have to clean it. So under the Start Washing tab, you will see your career mode dashboard with all the available jobs. Since you just started the game, you will only see the removals van job. Start the job, complete it, and the trophy will pop. Hit the lights. In the campsite job, clean the lanterns first using only the red nozzle. The campsite job is the third job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. There are 4 lanterns that are included in this trophy. There is a lantern that's hanging above the door of the house, and this does not count, so do not clean this. There are only 4 lanterns, and they are all on the ground. The 4 lantern locations that do count for this trophy are to the left of the stepping stones, to the left of the chair in front of the house, on top of the campfire ring, next to the telescope to the right of the house. Once you have cleaned all of these lanterns first with only the red nozzle, the trophy will pop. Doggy Bath. In the dog card job, have soap on every wash task at the same time. The dog card job is the 5th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. For this trophy, you will need to put the soap attachment on your washer, as you need to put soap on every part of the cart. This car is not that big, so it shouldn't take you that much time. It only took me maybe a minute or two. But keep spraying soap all over the car and the trophy will pop, letting you know that soap is everywhere. Tea time. In the teapot room job, place a gnome on each seat. The teapot room job is the 7th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. There are 6 gnomes around the house that you will need to pick up and place on each of the 6 seats in front of the house. Here are the locations of the 6 gnomes. About 90 degrees to the left of the spawn point, to the right of the front door of the house, to the left of the front door of the house, behind the house near the water, about 90 degrees to the right from the spawn point, on the roof of the house. Once you have all 6 gnomes on each seat, the trophy will pop. Where's Wooly? In the shooting gallery job, complete the Bigfoot target first. The shooting gallery is the 8th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. Once you enter the building, you will see a target on the far top balcony moving from left to right. This is the Bigfoot target. Simply go over and clean it and the trophy will pop. Make sure you do not clean any of the surrounding items. This might be a bit tricky since the target is moving the entire time you're trying to clean it, but just take your time and eventually you will clean it and the trophy will pop. Drop the ball. In the gas station job, roll the ball down the playground slide. The gas station job is the 10th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. You will spawn in front of the gas station, however, if you go around to the back, you will see a playground with a slide. Soccer ball is already up on the playground platform. You can pick this up and place it directly onto the slide and it will roll down and the trophy will pop. You do not need to shoot it down with water to get this trophy. I was trying to do this and I finally just picked it up and threw it on the slide and it worked. Hatching a plan. In the bandstand job, clean the hatch last. The bandstand job is the 11th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. The hatch is in the very center of the bandstand. For this trophy, you will need to wash this last. I would suggest washing the floor around it so you do not forget that the spot of dirt left in the middle needs to be cleaned last. But however you wish to do this, just make sure that you have the hatch be the last thing that you clean. Check your job task dashboard to make sure you have everything else clean. The only thing left should be the hatch, and once you see that, go ahead and clean the hatch and the trophy will pop. Floor is lava. In the stone circle job, stand on all of the pillars without touching the floor. The stone circle job is the 17th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. For this trophy, you will need to jump from one pillar to the next without touching the ground. This is a lot more simple than it may sound as the jumping distance your character has is extremely long. So I set up 2 ladders in case I needed to jump on one, but I only ended up needing to actually use the one. So take the larger step ladder and place it in between the first and second pillar, as these have the furthest distance and you won't be able to jump this without this help. So when you jump from the first pillar to the ladder, jump from the ladder to the second pillar, and then you should be able to continue to each pillar until you get to the last one and the trophy will pop. Flying start. In the rock climbing park job, clean the pterodactyl first. The rock climbing job is the 18th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. The pterodactyl is located at the peak of the rock climbing mountain. Since this is the first thing you need to clean for this trophy, go ahead and climb the wall and clean the pterodactyl. You can open your tasks menu to make sure that you select the pterodactyl if you wish to clean all parts with a little bit of help. Make sure you clean this first and nothing else, and the trophy will pop. Make it all shine. In the roller disco job, clean the glitter ball first. The roller disco job is the 19th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. The glitter ball is actually named the disco ball when you look at it, and it's located in the roller skating room hanging from the ceiling. You will need to clean this first for the trophy. Grab the ladder or the scissor lift and clean the entire ball. Do not clean the pole that it is attached to. You only want to clean the ball itself. Once you have cleaned the entire ball, the trophy will pop. Deep lore. In the temple interior job, descend the stairs. The temple interior job is the 21st job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. In order to descend the hidden stairs, you will need to clean the entire interior of the building. This is about 50% of the job. Once you have cleaned every part of the upper level of the building, a set of hidden stairs will open up from the center of the floor. Once they open fully, simply walk down and the trophy will pop. Message received. In the car and trailer job, clean the satellite dish first. The car and trailer job is the 20-second job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. The satellite dish will be on top of the trailer. For this trophy, you will need to wash this first. Hop on top of the trailer and wash it, ensuring you do not wash anything else, and the trophy will pop. Front row seats. In the theater job, clean the entire front seating row first. The theater job is the 23rd job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. There are 3 seating rows inside the theater. For this trophy, you will need to clean the front row closest to the screen first. Make sure you clean the entire row, including the seats, armrests, the seating backing, and the bottom support. Once you have cleaned all of these, the trophy will pop. You can also check your tasks and select the front row, and it will show you a visual of all parts that need to be cleaned. Door to door. In the motel job, clean all the room doors, door handles, and door numbers first. The motel job is the 24th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. The doors that count towards this trophy are the 3 room doors on the first level and the 3 doors on the second level. Each of these doors will have their associated numbers and door handles. Clean each of these items for all 6 doors and the trophy will pop. Be careful of the door frame and the door step at the bottom while doing this because it is very easy to clean those as well. So just use a smaller one, take your time, and clean all the doors and the door handles and the door numbers, and the trophy will pop for you. If you do accidentally mess up, again, you will have to restart the level. Just be careful, take your time, and this should not be hard. Ticket to ride. In the mini roller coaster job, ride the roller coaster for a full loop. The mini roller coaster is the 25th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. This can be done at any point in the job. Head over to the roller coaster and go into one of the seats. Look at the control panel to your left and press square to start the ride. The roller coaster will start moving, and be careful because sometimes it can kick you off, so just make sure that you're paying attention so that you do stay in the seat. Once you do a full loop, the trophy will pop. Cosmic ordering. In the solar system job, clean the sun, then all the planets in order from the sun. Solar system is the 26th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. As the trophy description states, you will need to clean the sun, then all of the planets in order from the sun. The cleaning order for this trophy is the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and then Neptune. You don't need to know what these planets look like, as when you look at them, it will tell you on the top left of the screen what planet they are. Clean all the planets in this order, then the trophy will pop. Please note that you do not clean anything other than the planet itself. Do not clean the layers of the Earth or the rings on any of the planets or any moons. Do not clean the stands that they are on either. This will void you from the trophy, and you will have to complete the job before you can go attempt this again. And trust me, this is not a job that you want to go and complete for a second time. Glissando. In the funhouse job, hit all the giant piano keys in order from low to high. The funhouse is the 30th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. The piano keys are located in the front of the building on the 2nd floor. You do not have to clean the piano before you do this, however, you can if you wish to. Use a smaller washer nozzle so you can be precise and spray each key from left to right, including the black key. Once you have sprayed each key from low to high, aka left to right, the trophy will pop. Spin Doctor. In the funhouse, clean a rotating floor disc with the surface cleaner. The funhouse job is the 30th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. Inside the funhouse, there are several rotating discs on the floor, and all you have to do is clean one of them with the surface cleaner. By this time in the game, you should have already had the surface cleaner, but if you don't, just go to the shop and it'll be the first washer available on the top there for purchase. Head into the funhouse, and on the first floor, you will see the rotating discs on the floor. Clean one of these with just the surface cleaner, and the trophy will pop. Wise decision. In the shopping mall, clean the owl first. The shopping mall is the 33rd job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. As soon as you spawn in, you will see a big owl statue in the center of the fountain. For this trophy, you need to clean the owl first. You can go to your job task to select the owl to ensure that you clean all parts if you wish. Clean the owl with any washer, being careful not to clean anything else, and the trophy will pop. Squeaky Clean. In the town's float job, clean the mouse last. The town float job is the 37th job of the game. Once you see this available in your career dashboard, start the job. The town float job consists of 3 floats: a raccoon float, a peacock float, and a country float. The country float is the one with the mouse on it and is located to the back. This mouse is fairly large and will be easy for you to spot, so for this trophy you will need to clean this mouse last. So go ahead and clean all the other floats, including the country one, leaving the mouse behind. Now just be careful when you're cleaning the floor around the mouse. The tail is pretty skinny and you can actually clean that without trying, so definitely be careful when you're doing that. However, once you have everything else clean, double check your job tasks, make sure that the mouse is the only thing left, then go ahead and clean the mouse and the trophy will pop. The next set of trophies are the Any Job trophies, in which there are 6. These tasks can be completed during any job. It all comes out in the wash. Complete all jobs in career mode. There are a total of 38 jobs in the career mode. Not all of these will be associated with a trophy, however, you will need to complete all of these to get this trophy. Once you do complete all 38 jobs, the trophy will pop. Double Top. Complete any job using only the Urban X Double Turbo Nozzle. The Urban X Double Turbo Nozzle can only be purchased on the Urban X Stream washer, which is the last washer and the most expensive. To get this washer, it will cost you $12,000, and the Double Turbo Nozzle is $3,000. Don't worry if you don't have enough money, you can wait until you finish the end of the game where you'll be given $30,000 for the last job, which will allow you to buy this. Once you have it, go to any job and only use the Urban X Double Turbo Nozzle to clean the entire object and the trophy will pop. Here's a list of smaller jobs that this will work best on. However, you can do this on any job of your choosing. The dog car, road sweeper, mobility scooter, tractor, and the futuristic bike. Staying adaptable. Complete any job using only the Adaptable nozzle. The Adaptable nozzle can be purchased on any of the washers. You can buy this attachment for whichever washer you wish. Once you buy this, I would recommend choosing a small job as this nozzle is not very big and it can be quite annoying if you choose a larger one. This trophy can also be completed on any job at any time, so if one comes up that is not much work, throw in the Adaptable nozzle and do not clean it with any other nozzle to get this trophy. This means no soap as well. Once you have cleaned and completed the job with just the Adaptable nozzle, the trophy will pop. Some smaller jobs that you may find good for this trophy are the dog car, road sweeper, mobility scooter, tractor, and futuristic bike. However, again, you can do this on any job you're choosing. Three-Pronged Approach. Complete any job only using the Prime Vista Triple Tip Nozzle. The Prime Vista Triple Tip Nozzle can only be purchased for the Prime Vista Pro, which costs $10,000, and the Triple Tip Nozzle itself costs $2,500. If you do not have enough money, continue playing the game until you do. Once you have purchased both of these, go to any job and clean the entire object with just the triple tip nozzle. You can do this on any job, however, here's a list of smaller jobs that will be quick and simple to complete. The dog car, road sweeper, mobility scooter, tractor, and futuristic bike. Once you complete the job, the trophy will pop. High pressure. Complete a wash task while abseiling. During some jobs, you'll be given the opportunity to abseil. This trophy will only require you to clean one task while in this contraption. I did this in the billboard job, however, any other job like the rock climbing park will be just as easy. Set up the equipment and get on the seat. Simply clean one thing while dangling in the chair and the trophy will pop. For the billboard, you can clean a letter on the board, or for the climbing park, you can clean one of the handholds and the trophy will pop. Rise and shine. In any job, fully extend the scissor lift with a gnome on it. There are a few jobs that will have a scissor lift as well as a gnome. I did this in the teapot tea room job as there's plenty of gnomes and a scissor lift. All you have to do is go pick up the gnome and place it on the scissor lift, then get on the scissor lift yourself and put it up all the way. Once it's extended to its full capacity, the trophy will pop. The next set of trophies are the equipment trophies. There are a total of 9 in this section. These trophies are in relation to the equipment you own, your player character, or your van. Leading light. Own a light duty washer and all of its attachments at the same time. There are 2 light duty washers in the game. Either of these will work for the trophy. Simply go to the store and you will see you already own both light duty washers, so you only need to buy the attachments. For the Prime Vista 1500, it will cost $315 for all attachments, and for the Urban X U1, it will cost $380. Once you buy all the attachments, the trophy will pop. Happy Medium. Own a medium duty washer and all of its attachments at the same time. There are 2 medium duty washers in the game. Either of these will work for this trophy. Simply go to the store, buy a medium washer and all of its attachments, and the trophy will pop. The total cost for these washers and its attachments are $3,075 for the Prime Vista 2400 and $3,690 for the Urban X U2. Heavy water. Own a heavy-duty washer and all of its attachments at the same time. There are 2 heavy-duty washers in the game. Either of these will work for this trophy. Simply go to the store, buy a heavy washer and all of its attachments, and the trophy will pop. Total cost for these washers and its attachments are $9,150 for the Prime Vista 3000 and $10,980 for the Urban X Max. Consummate Professional. Own a professional duty washer and all of its attachments at the same time. There are 2 professional duty washers in the game. Either of these will work for this trophy. Simply go to the store, buy a professional washer and all of its attachments, and the trophy will pop. Total cost for these washers and its attachments are $18,725 for the Prime Vista Pro and $22,470 for the Urban Extreme. Maxed out. Own all washers and attachments at the same time. You will more than likely not be able to do this trophy until the very end of the game, where the last job will give you $30,000 for completing it. With this money, plus whatever you had before starting the job, will be enough to buy any last washers that you need to get and their attachments in the game. Once you do this, the trophy will pop. Dress for success. Equip an item of clothing. Clothing can be purchased in the shop under the Outfit Cosmetics section. You can buy, with your player points, any piece of clothing, whether it be a mask, overalls, gloves, or boots. You can click square to purchase and equip, or you can purchase and then go to the Customization tab and change your outfit styling to equip. Either way, the trophy will pop once you equip a new clothing item. Radical Rebrand. Apply a skin to your van. Van skins can be purchased in the shop under Van Cosmetics. You can buy, with your player points, any van skin for this trophy. You can purchase and equip with square, or you can purchase it and then go to Customization tab and equip it from there. Either way, the trophy will pop once you equip the new van skin. Washing with style. Apply a skin to a washer. Washer skins can be purchased in the shop under Washer Cosmetics. The only skins you can buy at this time are for the professional washers, the Prime Vista Pro and the Urban Extreme. You will be able to buy these skins once you own the respective washer. The Prime Vista Pro costs $10,000 and the Urban Extreme costs $12,000. Once you own either of these washers, you will be able to buy a skin, using your player points for the washer. Press square to purchase and equip, or you can purchase and then go to the Customization tab and change the washer styling to equip. Either way, the trophy will pop once you equip a new washer skin. Flush Surface. Own the surface cleaner and all of its attachments at the same time. The surface cleaner can be purchased in the shop after you complete a couple of jobs. The total cost for this surface cleaner and all of its attachments is $1,500. Once you have purchased the cleaner and all of its attachments, the trophy will pop. The last category of trophies are the home base trophies, in which there are 5. These trophies will all need to be completed in the home base and can be completed at any time, including before you even start your first job. Home Decor. In the home base, clean and place a piece of furniture. Furniture can be purchased in the shop in the furniture catalog. Furniture is purchased with your player points, however, there are some free furniture allowing you to complete this trophy before even doing a single job. Once you purchase the furniture of your choosing, it will be located in the garage on the first floor of the home base. You will need to first clean it, and then you can place it wherever you want inside the home base. Once you do this, the trophy will pop. Taking note. In the home base, examine an item on Harper's pinboard. Inside the home base, you will spawn in the upstairs room with the big map on the wall. On that same wall is a door leading to another room. Entering this room and turning 180 degrees, you will see a big pin board on the wall with some items on it. You can hover over any of these items and press square to examine them, giving you the trophy. Geo-Caching. In the home base, select a job using the job map. Inside the home base, you will spawn in the upstairs room with a big map on the wall. This map shows all available jobs that you have. If you hover over one of the available jobs and press square to start it, the trophy will pop. In the home base, find and pick up the hidden gnome. Inside the home base, you will spawn in the upstairs room with the big map on the wall. Turning around 180 degrees, you will see the door that would lead you downstairs. Behind this door is the hidden gnome. Hover over it and press square to pick it up, and the trophy will pop. Purr Bonding. In the home base, pet all 3 cats. Inside the home base, you will spawn in the upstairs room with the big map on the wall. To the right of this map, you will see 2 cats. Hover over each of them to pet them. Then turn around and you will see a 3rd cat on the floor. Hovering over it and pressing square to pet the 3rd and final cat will give you this trophy. And there you go. That's the complete Platinum Trophy Guide for PowerWash Simulator 2. Let me know in the comment section down below if this video did help you. If it did, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to this channel for more trophy content, as we are not going to be stopping anytime soon. If you know of any current bugs, leave them down in the comment section down below, as well with the date that you discovered this bug, as I do know there are a couple right now, as I'm recording this video, that have not been patched, but I'm sure they will be soon. So let us know in the comment section down below any other tips as well that you guys have. Alright, if you guys made it this far in the video, I'm going to thank you guys so much for sticking around. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.